it's difficult to control your mind in a space like this. I went to work on the Monday and I was in a jail cell on the Tuesday. I felt like my whole world had come crashing down.
However long you spend inside the prison walls, and you trust nobody.
It was really difficult to adapt. It wasn't a place I'd ever been before. I didn't know what to expect. And working for Inside Job in here, helping others, really helped me serve my own sentence as well.
Hi, I'm John Floyd and I've just spent the last 7 years in HMP in Birmingham here. And the saddest part about that sentence was I saw lots of people coming back in after they'd been released. And often these people were very vulnerable people. These were people that had been in care, they'd been excluded from school, they were ex-armed forces, there were poverty, homelessness. All these seem to feed into the prison system. But on the other hand, there's lots of talented, really resilient people that are in there that do want to work. They just want that opportunity to do work. And that's where myself and Heather, we worked on this initiative together.
I realised that a lot of employers were talking about taking on people that had served a sentence but didn't know how to find the right candidate for their job. John and I created Inside Job and landed on a model that's got 3 steps to it, really. So we use people that are serving their own sentences, who we train and pay to find our candidates. Second thing is we find employers that are really genuinely committed to employing people, to come in and to meet them on the inside, to interview them and hopefully to offer them a job before they even leave. The third thing we do is that we knew we needed a community team. It's the same team that are giving support whilst people are in prison and when they come out.
Fawzi Fazal, Social Value Manager for Skanska. So I live in Birmingham and I'm proud to be working for Skanska because they take social value very seriously, and we want the city to prosper. And we want to be able to offer local opportunities.
Hello, my name is Jack Rook and I work for Skanska. When we started this programme, people said, oh, what success? You know, is it a week, a month? What success? I think success is one of them's been with us for 3 years. You know, that is success. He has completely changed his life. He's got himself a new partner. They've just had a new baby. He's got his own home, which he had nothing of that when he first came out 3 years ago. And while he's been at work, he's progressed, you know, different training schemes and everything else, and he's at work every day. He wants to learn. He's asking all the time, what can I do? What can I do next? Can I go and help them? Can I do this? Can I do that? All the time, which is fantastic. He's got the right attitude.
I'd like you to come and meet Dejan. I met Dejan back in March during an interview surgery in Brinsford Prison. He was due for release within, I think it was a week or 10 days. 2 weeks after his release, he joined us here at HSS. So far, he's completed all his driver training with us. He's completed his FORS training. We're just waiting for the final one for him to be FORS Gold accredited. And I think he's got a really good future here.
And then literally I came out 2 weeks later and Caprice and Chris was keeping in contact with me. And then Chris says straight away, even while we had the interview, he was like, yeah, I'm going to hold that job for you. I was turning a blind eye to it thinking, no, it's not going to happen. And then as soon as I came out, but now I'm working, so.
My name's Neil. I served 14 months in HMP Hull. I now work for Skanska on the M42, the new Junction 6. Basically got that job through Inside Job.
I'm Sean. I work for Skanska. I'm a father, all girls. I came across Inside Job when I think I was about 6-7 months into my sentence. I managed to finally get an enhanced prisoner status. So I went on to G-Wing at Winson Green, and I met a man named Floydy, John Floyd, and he's always done his best in regards to what he could do whilst he was inside, but he was also working with people outside.
Well, Jamie was actually serving in Hull with me at the time. He was an inside job rep. When I was in, it was Jamie and Shelley, obviously when I was in, my contacts who were in here. When I then got out, you know, within literally 24 hours of me being out, Shelley had been on the phone to me, right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And I'm like, wow. You know, that friendly face, that voice that you spoke to, Shelley was
I don't
amazing,
think I'd have gone and got a job, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
When the people that you met along the way in there reach out to you as soon as you leave, because they know that you're in that big, massive fish tank. Exactly. Gone from a small bowl to a big old tank, and they reach out to you. That's when you start to begin. This is what it feels like to trust.
Being in an approved premises but them changing it at the last minute, being surrounded by people that take drugs and are openly allowed to in some of these places. I was on a GPS tag, I was on an alcohol tag, had a tag on each ankle at the start, probation not allowing me to work, probation not allowing me to volunteer or do anything, no money. They said I wasn't allowed to even apply for an advance for Universal Credit, so I had to survive for 6 weeks off my discharge grant of 90 quid. No opportunities.
Why we work with Inside Job is because we could offer these young men a job tomorrow. But what Inside Job do is the preparation work, they've built the trust, they've built the relationship, and that's really important for us because they've done the groundwork.
So I got recalled. I thought that I'd lost my job. I thought I'd lost my family. This family that I'd just spent 6 months trying to build back up, I thought I'd scrapped it all. I was out in Hull on the landing and I seen a familiar face, which was the person that began to make me start to trust people again. Jack then got a message back to me to say that my job is safe. Yeah, that was the key turning, that was. Think of a circus that's gone wrong. It's just, but I love it.
Yeah, you
wouldn't have it any other way. My partner has been my fucking godsend. You have to edit that out. Yeah, I love my life. I love my life. I love the people that are in it.
I'm probably more happy now than I was back then when I was in a certain lifestyle. I'm not looking over my shoulder. The money that I'm earning at the minute, I'm feeling more responsible for it just because I'm working hard for it.
My life is, you know, it's financially secure. My eldest has just started college at Leicester, which I'm super proud of her for that. Right now, it's complete.
Great, really. Got my children, my missus, which are really supportive as well. My children are happy that I'm working.
So personally, me, I get satisfaction of giving somebody a second chance.
So as an organisation, we get a diverse, resilient, strong team that is full of talent.
I've seen what it's like in here. I've seen what it's like on the outside, and hopefully my experience of both can help others move forward.
I've got the people around me, I've got the support group, I've got the employer What's stopping me?
Yeah.
I got my family, I got it all.
Go to a local jail, but take a real vacancy and interview to fill it.